Hi, I'm Dana Pogue, and I'm going to introduce myself with my Module 1 presentation. This is a little bit of Miss Pogue's classroom. We have one-to-one Chromebooks at our school. We use the Chromebooks for research. I use my PowerPoint and HoverCam to give direct lesson. We also do a lot of STEM projects where the kids have to research and figure out what to do on their projects, and we also do assessment on our Chromebooks. Who am I? I worked for Mineola 219 for 6 years as a third grade teacher. I am now currently going to be employed at Dodge City as a middle school teacher for sixth grade ELA, and I'm going to be a head volleyball coach. I have also decided to be a member of an OVT team for the KISAs. I went to training for that this last couple months, and I'm going to go out to schools and see what's going on. I'm a mother of two children, and I worked in the education system for 10 years. I started out substitute teaching and took some long-term sub positions and then decided to become a teacher. I'm a very hands-on teacher. If you come in my room, my administrators have called it organized chaos sometimes, and we have a tendency to be up out of our seats and moving and doing lots of hands-on activities. Some of the things that I've done with technology in my classroom are the Genius Hour and Socratic seminars, and I do use a lot of music in different ways in my classroom. Technology allows our students instant response and reasoning. It gives them a creative way to learn other than using worksheets. It hits the whole learner as a student and not just one type of learning style. This allows you to assess immediately and give results and feedback to the students instantly. It allows us to communicate outside of just our local area. I'm from a very small town in southwest Kansas, and we don't get to see a lot unless we use our technology. It also gives you the ability to travel the long distances as well. So if you wanted to go see something in Asia, you could Google it and find pictures of it. I've done this with the Seven Wonders. We did a tour of the White House during the election time. And it allows us to also interact with peers of the same age across the United States through certain programs. My kids do School Bow and Some Dog, and it interacts with kids across the United States so they can see how they are compared to others. And then they can also capture moments through the students' eyes. I use my iPad as a job or a duty in my class, and the kids take photos throughout the year. The pictures on the presentation before were of the classroom that the kids had taken, not ones that I had taken. Some of the areas, Genius Hour and Socratic Seminar. I use video lessons or music on skills. We use a lot of vocabulary in our classroom. Math fluency, there's lots of activities out there kids can use for that. Personal PowerPoint presentations. I was a speech teacher, so I have my students create a PowerPoint about themselves and get up in front of the audience and present that. I think that's important that they can publicly speak to an audience. We have a haiku creator or a poem creator. You can find those online, which help the kids utilize how to create the poems, and it's kind of fun and interactive. Virtual tours like the White House, 3D images on science. There's things that I cannot show them that when we pulled up on science, like the life cycle of a butterfly, that show it as it grows and moves, which is really cool. Music related topics. I've used songs to Justin Bieber to teach homophones, and the kids remember those, and they're excited when I play them, and it's fun for them. There's a lot of interactive learning games, as I mentioned before, School Bow, Some Dog. We have Study Island at our building. There's just lots of different ones. Brain Pop, that you can find things to do with your kids. Again, my classroom album, it's a job and a responsibility, and it teaches them how to respectfully use the technology. And this, as an adult in my profession, it helps me connect through Google Community and SPIA League and talk to other teachers across my league about what I'm doing in my classroom. And it also helped me give formative and summative assessments to get data back to utilize in my classroom for success of my students. Some of the things that I hope to continue working on is learn more ways to utilize the iPads, because I've been used to Google Chromes and I know how to use the iPads, but I haven't used a lot of them, and to help students engage in the ELA component, since that's what I'll be teaching. And I want to continue to utilize the photo album in my classroom because, like I said, it teaches them how to be a respectful user of technology and what it's supposed to be for and its purpose. And I hope to incorporate more thick questionings, as Genius Hour talks about, to allow my students to dig deeper with information. So when they are researching or looking up a topic, they want to go more into what they're interested in and what they're looking for. And some of the things that I face in my district are there's no set curriculum for the ELA, so using technology may be tough. And there's a weak MTSS and skill level checks, so the assessments aren't there. But the funding's there, so I don't think I'll have any problems. And that's my presentation on technology. I can't wait to hear more from everyone else.